Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. And just this morning I made this video and a guy asked a question, and he must be really technical because he was saying your line up here is going to be 1 inch because it's as a crow flies as a straight line, but your line is actually not going to be 1 inch. Well, we're not making a precision piece of equipment. The thickness, if you were actually using this, the thickness of your pencil would be off that much, but it's actually the length of this curve. So if you were drawing, if you were just measuring, but if you're drawing around the curve, it is 0.99992. I mean, that's pretty accurate. Even if you were using a pen or a pencil, you couldn't get that accurate with clicks if you were going to check off and make this a real working ruler. So the only difference is it is different. Because a straight line is the shortest distance between 2 points, and if you draw from here to here, you can see the difference in the line. And there's probably a mathematical equation how to figure that out. But since I was going to make a second video, I thought I'd show you a neat little trick. When you're rotating something, and Corel doesn't always rotate it again, maybe let's just start over from scratch. So we're going to make a duplicate of that. Control D. Click on it again and move our rotation to the center. Let's click on it, just make sure it is in the center. Yes. Our radius is still the same, even though we're working with half, but we're going to rotate it this 9.5479597. And we got our 1 inch. Now, if you go Control D again, Corel doesn't always duplicate that. So here's a neat little trick. You've already got the equation in there. Just hold down your left mouse button and select it. Take your right mouse button and copy it. Go there and hit Shift and the equal sign, which gives you the plus sign. And then right click and paste it. And then hit Enter. It does the calculation there for you. Now you can go Control D all the way around. So if it's just, if you're just rotating, let's just delete these. If you're just rotating, let's go Control D, and if you're just rotating 10, whoop, I didn't move the rotation to the center. If you're just rotating 10, it's no big deal to go Control D and type in 20. But if you're rotating a number that is this long, it'd be pretty neat to be able to do that. So let's just do it one more time. Make a duplicate of this, Control D, move our rotation center to the center, even though it doesn't look like Corel put it in there, it did. And we're going to rotate it 9.5479597 and hit Enter. Control D. Didn't do it. So you could highlight this, right click it to copy, click on the end, hit your plus sign either on your keyboard or your top of your keyboard, and then paste and hit Enter, and it rotates it that exact amount. Now I know it's going to come up. Somebody was going to ask how to make 1/4 of an inch. Well, you just take that number and divide it by 1/4. If you were going to do a real thing, and if you're going to use let's make a 2-point line and hold down the control button, and let's make it black. Now we're going to put this line right on top of this line, and we're going to Control D, move the rotation to the center, and we're going to rotate it 2.3869899. Control D, and here we're going to go with this again. And this is why I would do this. Copy it, hit your plus sign, paste. Now you could duplicate around and you could actually keep going. And there is 1/4 of an inch between those two. Let's just double check our measurement. Get out the parallel dimension tool and measure from that node to that node is 0.25. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit, and thank you for watching.